For the price that you pay, I feel like this is one of the best upgrades for your VF Commodore. I'm sure you can tell that it has absolutely modernized the hell out of the car. You need to go and get it now. Let me know down in the comment section if you guys agree that this is a definite must-have mod for your VF. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another video on my VF Club Sport R8 LSA build here behind me. And in this video, we are going to be doing a few little upgrades that will make a massive difference, in my opinion, that the car should have actually come out with from factory. Now, it being a 2016 car, I feel like it should have, but it didn't. But again, gives us a reason to upgrade these cars and make them look the part. Now, before we get into that, I do want to show you guys over the car quickly because it got detailed by R2 at Pinnacle Auto Care, and I must say now it is absolutely glistening. This blue looks absolutely insane in person. So we're going to run a B-roll and then I'm going to run you guys through exactly what R2 did. This thing has come up absolutely spotless. It just received a one-stage detail, and that was pretty much enough to get this thing absolutely glistening. Now, we do have a few little stone chips on the front bar and a few little blemishes in the paint, not caused by R2 or anything like that, and nothing he can do with detailing. But for what he had to work with, this thing came up absolutely amazing. And mainly, it got all the police dust prints off the car. Now, if you guys aren't in the loop or up to scratch, all the body panels and all the driveline and everything came from a stolen VF R8 LSA Club Sport, and this is now a VF Calais V with all of the shaboodle on it and all done. So the dust prints have all been gone and the paint work looks absolutely immaculate. Again, there is a few blemishes, but that is something that R2 can't help or handle. The car needs to be painted in certain areas. And, you know, we may get this whole thing re-sprayed, but for now, it's looking the goods. We don't have the police prints on it all over everywhere and making the paint look absolutely disgusting. It has turned out immaculate for a one stage. I'm super stoked with it, super grateful, and I cannot thank R2 from Pinnacle Auto Care enough. So thank you, R2, for doing this. The car turned out absolutely amazing, and I'm super stoked. But anyways, let's move forward and let's move into today's video. Like I said, it is something that these cars should have come out with factory. Now, judging by the thumbnail in this video, you may have an idea of what it is, but we are going to be upgrading all of the LEDs in this car. Now, I say all, which I mean the majority, not absolutely all of them. I will over time, but for now, we are changing the headlights and the high beams to 6.5K, and they are from Night Vision Oz. And we also have some interior lights, number plate lights, and whatnot from Auto Shine LED. So a huge shout out to those two companies there for reaching out to me and giving me some lights for this car to bring it up to scratch and bring it into 2016. First, we're going to start with the headlights. Now, if you guys don't know, the headlights are yellow and they're disgusting and they're yucky, and they shouldn't look like this on a 2016 vehicle at all. Now, my DRLs aren't on at the moment because I still do have to do a little bit of wiring to get it working with obviously the Calais plug. Now, I have to deep-in the other one, but I'll get that ready at another stage. But a 6.5K LED headlight, which is what we are going to be putting in them, is going to be closely matched to these DRLs. It's more of a white light than a blue light, and it will look 100 times better than those yellow things that you just seen there. So anyways, I'm going to pop the bonnet and I'm going to show you guys what you need to do to be able to get your globes out and put these ones in. Everybody's engine bay is going to be a little bit different. This one specifically has an LSA with a VCM OTR. So the infill panel is going to be a little bit different. If you guys have a standard intake or whatever, it will be best to remove the top and bottom box so you can get access to the headlights and the high beams themselves as well. But I have plenty of room to stick my hand back there and get them off there. As for this side, just going to take this infill panel off. You can pull the overflow lid out and then you can get to that light. But the tricky one is probably inside here on this guard. So like I will probably have to jack the vehicle up, and I should get away with turning the wheel and undoing the 3 Torx bit screws in here to get my hand up there. But worst case, I have to take the wheel off. But we'll try that last and we'll see how we go. In here, we have the headlight at the back here, and then this one is the high beam. Now it's quite literally as simple. Grab this plastic bit on the end of it. It has little prongs there so you can grip on it and turn it anti-clockwise, and it will eventually turn like that and allow you to pull this black plastic bit out. Put that somewhere safe so you do not lose it. And what you want to do, stick your hand in there, pull the wiring off, and then you will be met with a little tab. Now the top left corner of that little wire / tab that you see sticking up there, you want to push it towards the front of the car and to the left slightly, and it will unclip itself and you'll be able to get this light out. That's that simple. Pull that down, pull the light out, and that's sat in there sideways like that. So the tab is directly on the bottom, just so you remember. I know, but just in case you guys don't know, it's going to get annoying because you can't really see great in there. So you may as well remember where that little tab is situated. And now it is time to put the LED headlight in there. Here are the new LED headlights. Now this is the compact one, doesn't have the big fan on the back of it. The big fan on the back doesn't let you retain the metal clip, you got to bend it. And I'm just not about that. A little bit of an educational one. Most people do know, but some people may not know. These have to be CAN bus. If they're not CAN bus, it's going to come up with every single error possible related to an electrical system in this car. And it's going to do your head in. But in also saying that, the VFs do like to trip some lights on the dash as well, whether it is CAN bus or not. Let's get into putting this back in. It is literally the exact same step as how you put it out. So I'm going to put it back in. And yeah, we'll move on to the next light. Now with the LED all installed, before we put that black cover back on, we do want to check and make sure that it does work. Boom. How bloody good is that? Now that has updated this car majorly. As you can see, the 6.5K white light there, and we do have the standard yellow light, and this thing looks absolutely banger. Before I get too excited and too carried away with staring at that, we're going to install the high beam light as well. Get this thing looking absolutely tops. Same process with this one. Put your hand in there, turn it anti-clockwise, it will click, move that out the road, and this one is quite literally unplug, pull it and turn it anti-clockwise, and it will come out as well. The light is out as that. Just pull these 2 tabs and the light itself will unclip. We've got the light twisted in, it's all plugged up. We're going to hop in the car and we are going to make sure that the high beam must work first, of course, before we go and put that black plastic bit on. It's going to turn the reds on here. It's going to take a second or so. Now with the high beams on, I can already see that they are working. Have a go at that. That is looking absolutely like it should for a 2016 car, rather than that yuckiness. So anyways, we're going to put those black plastic covers back on now, and then we're going to get to doing this side here. If you don't have an OTR, you don't need to be doing this, but we'll pull this little trim off here, and that should get you enough access down here to be able to do the high beam, which is right there. Super simple and easy to get to. Just pull this top bit off and you'll have much more room. But for the inside of the guard, for the headlight globe, I dare say we'll probably have to jack the car up, pull the wheel off, pull the 3 bolts on the inside of the guard off, and then that'll make our lives much easier in that aspect. But we'll start with the high beam, then we'll do that headlight. This quite literally just pulls up. You just want to pull that, move it out the way, and you know, destroy your freshly detailed engine bay, but that's all good. It's for the video. And again, just turn it anti-clockwise, it'll pop out, lift off, same dealio, just twist that, pull it out, and then squeeze the clips, and the high beam will come undone. So with the wheel taken off, you're going to take off the 3 screws on the inside of this guard, pull it across a bit, and then you'll be able to see the headlight. On the side there, that little cylinder bit is where that little screw is, so you want to stick your hand up there, unscrew it, and you'll be able to get this headlight out. Now it's time to replace it with an LED one. Again, before we put it back together, we want to make sure that it's working. We can put that cover back on the back of the light, put the inner guard back on, wheel back on, drop it down, and then we can move to the interior of the car, change a few lights in there, then we'll go to the back of the car and change the back ones. Now it is time to move on to these interior lights. Now, as you can see, they're yellow, they're not bright at all, they're actually very ugly, and don't modernise this car at all. It does have these little puddle lights that are LEDs, so I don't know why they didn't follow through and change that. Again, we're here to change that and update it, so it is literally quite as simple as putting a trim removal tool up here, prying this side down, this will clip out, and then we'll be able to unscrew the light there, and the exact same with the back one too. So I'll pull that out and show you guys how to change the globe. So shove your trim removal tool under there and turn it a little bit on either side. And before it drops, just grab it with your hand. And it pulls down. And then just jiggle this and it should loosen itself and come forward as well. And there we have it. Now while he's dangling there, it is literally this light here that's lit up. You just want to grab it, turn it, it'll turn itself off. And you pull it out. There's a little T10 globe, so we'll change that with an LED one, shove it back in, and if you do want to change these other dome lights as well, it's quite literally the same thing. Just twist it, pull it out, change those as well while you're there. And there you go. It's literally repeat the process, put it back in, turn it. If the LED does not turn on, pull it back out, and then flip the LED around, push it back in, and it should turn on there. So I'm going to be changing these two as well while I'm here. I've got a few extras, so may as well do that, and then we will move on to this back one. Boom! All the lights here are now LED, and with these all on, looking like a goddamn hospital inside this car. And it's making the back here look absolutely pathetic. As you can see, it barely lights up the seats and all. This thing, catch myself in bloody 10K. Damn, I look good. Anyways, let's change that back on. Turn on either end, you'll hear it unclip. This one I didn't do too properly. It'll come down enough, pull it like that, and it is enough there to be able to get access to the back here and change these 3 lights. God damn, Jesus Christ, that is bright. Another little thing that I would do as well is turn the lights on when you disconnect them, because when you put this LED in, at least you kind of know straight away if you've got it the right way around. If not, you're not stuff arsing around. And yeah, just makes your life a little bit easier in that regards. Turn it. Are we going to turn on? Oh, blinded again. First try Friday, even though it's not Friday. Now this has just turned into a fun little game. We're going to see if we can get a 3 for 3 here. And see how good my luck is. Oh, brother! That's it. I'm going to buy a bloody lotto ticket. Now I can see little spiders in there. That is not reassuring. There's actually like 5 bloody spiders in here. I don't know if this light's going to pick it up. But like, come on. That means that there's more somewhere else. There's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. We got some light here, and guys, have a gaze at what it was like before to now. You can barely see this interior, and now there's heaps of light back here, and you know, again, I'm looking good. Front's done, back's done here. Now we are going to change the number plate lights, and we are going to do the reverse lights as well. Now I'm meant to have T15s for the reverse lights, but I do have these T10s and they are pretty damn bright, so I feel like it'll be enough and I'll check anyways. I'll turn the lights on and make sure. If it isn't, I'll go and grab some T15s. But if you don't know, T10, T15 share the exact same end bit, so they'll slide into it. It's just the output of it. It's a little bit brighter, but these are bright anyways, as you can tell. So we'll see if that works. If it does, then there you go. Just makes your life a little bit easier, and you do have options to obviously go a brighter light or a dimmer one. And now it brings us to the rear, but I have actually changed these previously. So Auto Shine LED sent me these out first, and I had to change them over on this because the yellow ones were just killing me so much. But they're pretty simple. Literally just pull the side of the light there, pull it down, it'll come out, and you change it just like you change any regular T10 globe. But I'm going to pop this boot, and we're going to change the reverse lights to the T10s and not the T15s like I was just saying. But first, I might chuck it in reverse, turn the lights off, and we'll use the back here as a reflection, see how bright they are, and then we'll compare it with the LED on one, and make sure we don't go too far and end up changing them for no reason. Just unpop the 5 top clips here. You got 3 on the top, 2 on either side, and it will pull down enough to gain you access to the reverse light. That is it right here. Just twist and pull it out. Yeah, it's a little bit tight, but you'll get there. It's a wedge globe, so you pull it straight out. Again, it's the exact same as the T10, so we're going to shove this in. We're going to drop the boot and make sure that it's literally bright enough to be a reverse light and be able to still see. All right, so the moment of truth. Is it bright enough? I wouldn't say it is, no. So maybe don't do the T10 in the rear, but I'm going to do this for now anyways, because I've already got it apart and it does already look 100 times better, especially with the number plate lights there as well being LED. But I will get some T15s and we'll get that nice and bright, so when we do back up obviously at night, we will be able to see. Again, I want to give a massive shout out to Night Vision Oz for hooking us up with the headlights and high beams for this bad boy, as well as Auto Shine LEDs for hooking us up with all the interior lights, number plate lights, and the reverse lights for now. But again, I'll order some T15s for the rear, and it will be nice and bright back there. But in terms of looks, this is literally the way to go. For the price that you pay, I feel like this is one of the best upgrades for your VF Commodore. If you do not have this sort of upgrade for your VF, you need to go and get it now, because I guarantee you it will bring your car into the 21st century. And like I said at the start of the video, these things should have had it from factory. I don't know why, but there is awesome guys like the 2 guys that had supplied me with these lights out there to make that happen. So let me know down in the comment section if you guys agree that this is a definite must-have mod for your VF Commodore, because I honestly think it is, because it has completely transformed the look of this. I know I've said it 100 bloody times now, but it has updated it and made it as it should. So anyways, guys, this was a nice little infill for this week's video. In next week's video, hopefully this thing should be on the dyno making numbers, and then after that I have so much planned. We're going to go out, we're going to race it straight away, we're not going to waste any time, and we're going to have some fun with it, and I'm going to bring you guys along the ride. So again, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Put those post notifications on so you do not miss out on the next episode and future episodes on this VF here and all the other projects we have here on GAMBIN.BUILDS. And like I said, we've got some pretty cool content coming up on this, and some driving content, which I know you guys love. And I know you guys are hanging out to hear that LSA whine and the exhaust and racing it and everything that comes with it. So again, thank you all so much. And as always, guys, we'll catch you in the next one.